Hi guys, this is Ashish again, and now the first thing we're going to talk about in the shortest video, or I'm using the word shortest because it's going to be very short and going to focus only on one thing, and that is vocabulary. नए शब्दों का meaning याद करना. Now the problem is this approach is wrong. How people are studying vocab, they are trying to understand the meaning of new words, they are trying to memorize it, रट्टा मारने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. Now when we were young, when we were of 1 year, 2 years of age, every day we were learning and we were grasping so many new words. Today being an adult, if I want to learn new words, it's becoming so difficult for me. The reason is simple. Our brain behaves very differently. At that point in time when we were young, or when we were very young, I'll say in other words, I'm using Hindi words and I'm using easy language because I want people to understand exactly what I'm saying. Easy language means the simpler form of English, okay? Now the funda is this, that guys, जब हम vocab करने की कोशिश करते हैं तो we try to memorize the stuff. Now you do not have to memorize. What you have to do is you just have to focus on the words exactly you know the meaning of. And then you go on to the word which you want to remember the meaning. I'll explain it to you by a small example. When we were small, we never tried to learn the words, but we still understood. Why? Because it was essential for our survival. Now being an adult, I already know those words which are essential for my survival. That's the reason I'm unable to understand and to keep new words in my head. Now how to approach this problem, or how to confuse or fool your brain so that you keep the meaning of words in your head. Now first of all guys, my first intention is that मेरा पहला मकसद ये होना चाहिए कि भाई एग्जाम में अगर कोई वर्ड है अनकॉमन वर्ड, पहली बार डिफिकल्ट इजी वर्ड कुछ नहीं होता, अनकॉमन वर्ड और कॉमन वर्ड. अनकॉमन वर्ड जो हम यूजुअली यूज नहीं करते उसका मीनिंग नहीं पता होता. अगर एग्जाम में वो आता है तो मुझे उसका मतलब आना चाहिए. तो मैं आपको एक ट्रिक बताता हूँ. इट्स अ स्मॉल साइकोलॉजिकल ट्रिक. नाउ दिस इज द बुक व्हिच यू विल बी गेटिंग इफ यू गेट एनरोल्ड विद Cetking, एंड देन vocabulary के लिए on page number 4, if I'll show it to you, let's take an example. Let's take one example of, let's say, anachronism. There's a word known as anachronism. Now, what it means, usually how we remember the word anachronism means that which appears to be in the wrong period. That which appears to be in the wrong period. Now, that's how we remember the word. Now, with time, when of course, learning a new word is not a challenge, but after a few minutes I forget the meaning. Now I'll tell you how to keep the meaning in your head always. मैं उल्टा जाऊंगा, मैं ऐसा नहीं पढ़ूंगा कि anachronism means that which appears to be in the wrong period. I'm going to go another way. That means that which appears to be in the wrong period is known as anachronism. Opposite. For example, another example, arboreal, those who live in trees. Now we all know the meaning of those who live in trees and we know how to keep that thing in mind, but arboreal we'll forget. So remember the meaning of the word other way around. Those who live in trees is known as arboreal. अब होगा क्या एग्जाम में अगर ये वर्ड arboreal आएगा तो आपके दिमाग में वो नॉलेज क्लिक होगा, those who live in the trees. Now you tell me what you mean by anachronism. Remember I explained you the meaning. Something which is not at the right place as per the time, in regards to the time. So whenever you're trying to learn a new word, do not focus on the word which is uncommon to you, but focus on the easiest meaning. Last example, I'll show it to you. जब आप इस किताब में आगे जाएंगे तो आपको word list alphabetically मिलेगी. अब एक A से एक word लेता हूँ. For example, एक word ले लिया जाए. I want to select a word which is not that much easy for everyone, or maybe most of the people do not know the meaning. Let's say adept, A-D-E-P-T, adept. Maybe you already know the meaning. But यहाँ पे adept के synonyms हैं, similar words, proficient, skilled and expert. अब expert का मतलब सबको पता है. Now I will not try to remember the meaning of adept this way, that adept means skilled or adept means proficient. मैं other way जाऊँगा. Expert also means adept. Expert also means proficient, expert also means skilled. So this is the way to approach the understanding in regards to vocabulary. Whenever you're trying to learn a new word, do not focus on the uncommonly or unfamiliar word, but focus on the commonly used word or the familiarity of the word, and then try to relate the balance. अब एग्जाम में जब आपको 4 ऑप्शंस आएंगे अनकॉमन वर्ड के साथ एंटोनिम सिनोनिम में, या एक सेंटेंस में एक वर्ड अनकॉमन वर्ड यूज किया हुआ है, आफ्टर रीडिंग द सेंटेंस यू फोकस ऑन द अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड यू गेट टू नो, एंड मे बी आफ्टर लुकिंग एट द ऑप्शंस यू गेट टू नो द मीनिंग. So I hope this small video will help you to approach vocab in a better way so that your results are better than what they are right now. Thank you guys.